Alright, thanks for making this part. This is just like my journey here. Got the Frontier, had a really easy pickup at U-Haul. I got this 5x9 utility trailer with a ramp. I'm right here at my local Sarasota Harbor Freight Tools to pick up the Toolbox. As you saw in the thumbnail, that's what I'm getting. So really simple hookup here. Let's get inside, show them my receipt, and schedule a pickup around back. Alright, pretty simple. Just backed up to the Harbor Freight door and got the trailer ramped down. Let's keep going. Alright, all loaded up. They used that forklift, kind of extended it over the trailer, and then we gave it a couple of heave hose up over the ribs. A little difficult, but expert forklift operator here at Harbor Freight, Sarasota. So I did put one strap on it just to make sure. I could have loaded the weight a little more up front, but I think everything will be okay. So back, heading towards home. Alright, got the box home here. Let's get the Supra backed out of the garage so we can back this trailer right up to the garage and start working on getting this thing delivered here. Cold start on the Supra. Good to work with. Let's get this thing should be able to lower the ramp right onto the smooth part, and let's see what I can come up with for getting this unloaded by myself. That's the trick here. Nobody around on the weekend. All right, I think I got some ideas. Let's see how it works. Do it. Easy. I doubt it. I'm not gonna lie, that was actually pretty damn easy. I'm not gonna lie, that was actually pretty easy to get that off that trailer using this silly little wheel dolly. And I want to let you know, Harbor Freight guys, that wheel dolly was free on the Harbor Freight Club, the Elite Club. If you spent more than $30, you get to pick out something for free. Well, one day I did that, and the next day I did a whole bunch of these. They got a pack of heavy-duty four straps in a package for free for spending like 30 bucks. So, well worth it. I'm amazed that came off that easy. So, now that it's off, I'm gonna get this trailer closed up and get it returned to U-Haul. I only have it for a few hours, and I'm gonna go get some lunch, and I'm gonna come back and get this unpacked and show it to everybody. All right, so let's get this thing open and see what we're dealing with here. All right, here's the big reveal. Let's see. Don't see any damage on the back. Don't see any damage down there. I don't see any damage on the front or the side. I think it got here without damage. So before I take it off this pallet, I will open it up and it's unlocked. There it goes. Make sure the drawers all work. All right, now I got the boards unnailed. I got 2 foam blocks and I can roll this thing off. Wow, this thing is heavy. So my garage has a slant here, pretty good slant. Probably over 6 inches from, and if I didn't have the wheel locks, the weight of this thing alone, it wants to go. Now once I get it up where I'm going to keep it, and then it has a lock down here, we'll lock both those wheels. This thing's not going nowhere now. All right, that's the bottom. Now let's get this top undone. All right, got the top done. Let's get this Hutch unpackaged. That's close. The Hutch. Well, from the back, it looks okay. Top looks okay. Front looks okay. All right. Now, been doing this all by myself. I will need somebody to help me Yeah. If I want to get this hutch up safely, I'm going to need to get somebody. So I'm going to find somebody in the apartment here. I'm going to get this up. Okay, this could be go big or go home. I should just wait, but I'm a guy. Got to get it done. Let's see what happens. I may have done it. I did that by myself. My back's okay. I'm a little impressed. I know this fan is loud. It's the picture, it's worth 1,000 words. All right, got the hutch on. You saw that. That was absolutely insane, but it's on. That's all that matters. And let's do a little bit of a reveal here. Top. All right, let's go over some of the stuff I'm going to be working into the box. So, for starters, this is the 72-inch US General Series 3 box in slate gray with the black trim. And I got this for 20% off, plus I opened the credit card at the same time, so it was another 10% off that. Now, I also ordered the side locker, which is not in yet. It might be on like a back order, but they let this parts go ahead and be delivered. So what you're looking at here is a bunch of Icon tools. Now, the reason I have a lot of Icon tools, considering I have a lot of these in my old box back in Missouri, is they had a couple sizes that I've been wanting to get, smaller and bigger than the lineup that I have now. So it's more of a complete sets. All the Icon stuff for the last couple weeks of June of 2024 and into the beginning of July has been on sale. So buy more than 4 items, it was 25% off of each item. So that was an unbelievable deal, and I really like the price point and the quality of these type of tools. So as you can see, you know, I got some Torx bits, Allen wrench heads, standard and metric, some picks, some back out bolts. Some of the organization stuff is behind the big socket set there. An organization for the toolbox, for the power tools, some trays, some wrench pieces. Up on top there is some socket organizers. Some more of the goodies down here. You know, I got some mallets, soft blow, hard blow, some different tools. I did buy a new torque wrench. Mine has been wrecked pretty bad, so I did buy a new one. Some pry bars. I do a lot of car work, so I bought the panel kit, and then I bought some Icon wrenches. Now I have a pretty big set of sockets back in Missouri, which I'm going to bring back with me to fill the box up. I have screwdrivers. I have a lot of socket set Torx bits and stuff like that. We're going to get all that in the drawers. Just more of this and more of that. You know, my wrench drawer. So I'm getting rid of this old Cobalt box thing here. One drawer doesn't even work. It instantly disintegrated. And that's where the box was going to go once I get it set up and everything transferred over. So I'm not going to bore everybody with setting up the box because it'll probably change 20 or 30 times. But if you stayed this far, I appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'm also going to do at the end when I do have everything in for the first time and, you know, just my overall impressions. Alrighty, let's get towards the end of this video here. How about that? Got that top on. I got it put over here in the corner of the garage. I like it. I can actually put the creeper in the stand underneath it. Got my wheel, rolling wheel rack over there. This is the old, just temporary box I bought for down here in Florida for like $100 at Lowe's. I actually took the light that came with it and I put it up there. Little 2-foot light. Hooked it to this power strip so I can turn it on and off real easy. It doesn't like come on automatically like the fancy one does. So just kind of give a quick rundown of the drawers. Socket drawer, all my sockets are still back at home in Missouri. This is some little kit that I bought for down here. So when I go back to Missouri, I'm going to bring back all my bits or sockets. I'm not crazy about this drawer. I call this the driver drawer. Screwdrivers, flathead Phillips. You know, I got my Torx, Allen wrench. Not my favorite drawer, but I don't know what I'm going to do with that drawer yet. Plier drawer. I have a lot of Craftsman tools. I have lots more pliers back home I'm going to bring down. It probably won't be enough room in here with pliers. I call this my bead on things and panel popper drawer, pry bars, hammers, nut crackers, pry bar tools. I take a lot of cars apart, so I like having lots of different pry tools. Some sharp pry tools, you know, all sorts of different things. I like that drawer a lot, the way it came out. Standard wrenches, that's nothing fancy. I have a lot more to bring down. It's the same old story, but I have a lot of bigger ones, and I also have all the like the ratcheting type standard or metric, kind of like this single one here, and I'll fill up the middle on it. I don't know how I'm going to finish that drawer. And then these nut drivers down here, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. Miscellaneous little parts and little bends. Easy tape electrical stuff. I call this my cutting drawer. Lots of scissors, tiny, big, scrapers, wire strippers, extra blades, Leatherman. My measuring drawer, levels, lasers, calipers, right angles. I'll put in a few more things in here that I have. This is the little picks. Kind of goes with those pry bars and door panel pops, so I use these a lot for things. My Dremels, it's an extractor, my butane soldering iron. Kind of miscellaneous right now. I'm going to put that stuff in a locker. Once I get the locker, more power tools. I really like this drawer. It worked out really well. I have a dual charger I'll bring, and then I could bring all my extra batteries. I use them a lot. And I did get the organizer for the hand tools. That light is not in one of the baskets, but it does fit in there really nicely. So yeah, that's a quick rundown of the drawer. That's all. Those are double. I don't need those. Give those to my son most likely. Whatever I use the most, I'll end up putting here. Paper towel roll. So like I said, I can turn this light off, close it up, and that's a rundown of the US General Series 3 in the black trim and the slate gray. And like I said, I have a locker coming. I might put it on this side. I might put it on that side. I don't know yet. I really do need a locker. I want to put like all my buffers, keep my shop vacs in there, and get this area cleaned up. I might make it kind of like a detailing locker and power tool locker. I don't know exactly how big it is. We'll see. So thanks for watching till the very end here. Really appreciate it. Comments, likes, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. I'll be adding to the box when I get the locker. I'll do an update video. So thanks for watching. Bye.